How do you adjust poker hand ranges by position? Have you ever wondered how your seat at the poker table affects the hands you should play? Understanding how to adjust your hand ranges based on your position is a key part of poker fundamentals. Let's break it down in a way that makes sense. First, in early positions, like under the gun and under the gun +1 in a 9-handed game, you need to be selective. You act first after the blinds, which means you have less information about your opponents. A strong hand range here typically includes premium pocket pairs, such as ace-ace, king-king, queen-queen, and jack-jack. You should also consider strong Broadway hands like ace-king and ace-queen. If you are more experienced, you might occasionally include suited connectors or suited aces. The goal is to avoid playing weak hands that can be tough to manage out of position. Next, when you move to middle position, you can start to widen your range a bit. This means you can include more pocket pairs, even down to lower pairs like 7-7 or 6-6. You can also add suited Broadway hands like king-queen suited and ace-jack suited, as well as some suited connectors like 9-8 suited. While you still want to stay away from very weak hands, you have fewer players to act after you, which gives you a bit more flexibility. Now, let's talk about late position, specifically the cutoff and button. These are the best seats at the table because you get to act less after the flop. Here, you can really open up your hand range. This includes all pocket pairs, a wide variety of suited connectors, and one-gappers like 7-6 suited and 6-5 suited. You can also play all suited aces and many Broadway hands, including offsuit ones like king-jack offsuit and queen-jack offsuit. The button position allows for a highly aggressive and wide range because you can take advantage of your position. Moving on to the small blind, this position can be tricky. You act first post-flop and are out of position against the big blind. Your opening range here is usually tighter than the cutoff or button but wider than early positions. Focus on hands that play well heads up and can withstand pressure from the big blind. Finally, in the big blind, you do not open but defend against raises. Your defending range depends on the raiser's position and the size of the raise. Generally, you can defend with a wider range since you already have money in the pot. However, it is important to be selective to avoid playing dominated hands out of position. To apply this knowledge, consider using hand range charts as a guide. These charts can help you understand which hands to open from each position. In general, you might open about 10 to 15% of hands from early position, 15 to 20% from middle position, around 25 to 30% from the cutoff, and 30 to 40% or more from the button. Always adjust your ranges based on table dynamics, stack sizes, and your opponent's tendencies, but keep the positional principle as your foundation. Remember, position is a key factor in poker strategy. Playing more hands in position increases your chances of winning.